What does a perfect home tech setup actually look like, and what do you really need to build it? This is a guide to building your perfect tech space. Whether you're working from home, gaming deep into the night, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what tools, gear, and layout choices transform any space into a productivity and creativity haven. Let's start with the foundation, where you sit and where your gear lives. But here's a spoiler. It's not about spending thousands. It's about smart choices. Your desk and chair are the base of your entire setup. They decide how long you can work, how well you focus, and even how healthy you stay. Chairs are more than just seats. They're posture tools. Don't be afraid to skip the flashy gaming chairs if they don't offer real lumbar support. Well, unless you're aspiring to be your chiropractor's favorite customer. Instead, go for ergonomic office chairs with adjustable arms, neck support, breathable mesh, and tilt lock features. Comfort equals focus, and without focus, your gear is just decoration. Here are some product recommendations. For standing desks, there's the Uplift V2, Flexi Spot E7 Pro, and the Fully Jarvis Bamboo. And for the ergonomic chairs, there's a Herman Miller Aeron, Steelcase Series 2, and the Secret Lab Titan Evo. Now, do you really need a $4,000 PC to call it a dream setup? Let's talk options. Let's get one thing straight. Not everyone needs a monster PC. Unless you're the type to have 30 tabs open, then go ahead, max it out. But for everyone else, you need a machine tailored to your actual workflow. Gamers can benefit from high-core CPUs like AMD's Ryzen 7 or Intel i7 with powerful GPUs like the RTX 4070 or above. Video editors? Look for multi-core CPUs, fast SSD storage, and at least 32 gigabytes of RAM for smooth scrubbing and rendering. Also, consider thermals. A loud fan or overheating rig isn't just annoying, it affects longevity and performance. Quiet cases, liquid cooling, and smart airflow design are underrated but essential. Don't forget to future-proof. Choose a machine that lets you swap RAM, storage, and GPU when it comes time. Here's some product recommendations. For custom PCs, we recommend the Ryzen 9 7900X, the i9 14900K, the RTX 4070 Ti, the Noctua NH-D15, or the NZXT Kraken Z63. For pre-built, there's the NZXT BLD, Corsair Vengeance, and the Main Gear Vibe. And for the Macs, we have the Mac Studio M2 Max and the MacBook Pro 16-inch M3 Max. One screen or three? Let's design your digital cockpit. Monitors shape how you experience your digital world. Ultra-wide displays are great for multitasking, allowing multiple windows or editing timelines to coexist without bezel interruptions. 4K panels are ideal for creatives needing accurate colors, especially if you calibrate with tools like the Spider X. Gamers should prioritize refresh rate and response time. But even the best screen means nothing without quality peripherals. Mechanical keyboards offer tactile satisfaction and customizable switches. Mice with adjustable DPI and ergonomic design can increase productivity and reduce strain, especially in long sessions. Add-on tools like macro pads or the Elgato Stream Deck can drastically speed up creative workflows, assigning shortcuts, launching apps, or managing stream scenes with a single button. Your peripherals are your interface with the digital world, so they should feel like an extension of your hands. Here are some product recommendations. For monitors, we have the LG 34GP83AB, the Dell U2 723QE, and the Gigabyte M32U. For the keyboards, we have the Keychron Q1, the Logitech MX Mechanical, and the Ducky 1.3. For the mice, we have the Logitech MX Master 3S, Razer Death Adder V3 Pro, and the Logitech G502X. And lastly, for the add-ons, we have Elgato Stream Deck and the Loop Deck Live. What if lighting could boost your mood, your focus, and your flex? Lighting is both science and art in a home setup. Cold, blue-white light can stimulate alertness, making it great for morning work sessions. Warm, amber lighting helps wind down and enhance late-night focus without disrupting sleep cycles. Smart bulbs like the Nano Leaf or Philips Hue let you automate these shifts based on time of day or activity. You can even create lighting scenes, a focused white light for work, vibrant RGB for gaming, and dim warmth for editing videos. Here are some product recommendations. For smart lighting, we have the Govee RGB IC, the Philips Hue Light Strip Plus, and the Nano Leaf Shapes. For desk lighting, we have the BenQ Screen Bar Halo and the LIFX Smart Bulbs. For ambient systems, we have the Corsair IQ, which I personally use, and the Elgato Light Strip, along with the Key Light Air. What's the one thing that ruins even the most expensive setups? Cable mess. Cables are the silent killer of dream setups. You ever sneeze and your entire setup unplugs? Yeah, that part. Use under-desk trays to route power bricks and long cables. Velcro ties and zip ties keep things bundled, while adhesive clips guide them along the desk frame neatly. Label your cables. It'll save you countless headaches when troubleshooting or unplugging later. Wireless gears like mice, keyboards, and even HDMI extenders reduce cable needs. But when wires are necessary, smart routing makes them invisible. It's not just cleaner, it's functional. A clean desk helps you think clearly, and a managed setup feels 10 times more professional. Here are some product recommendations. For cable management, there's a Signum cable tray, J-channel raceway, and Anchor magnetic clips. For accessories, we recommend the Velcro one-wrap ties, Blue Lounge cable box, and the Solwit cable sleeve. Want to know what separates an average setup from an unforgettable one? The extras. This is where your setup gets personal and powerful. A USB-C docking station can give you instant access to multiple monitors, external drives, and SD card readers with a single plug. Stream Decks aren't just for Twitch. You can also use them for macros, keyboard shortcuts, and even launching daily tools like Photoshop or Notion. These extras may seem minor, but they save time and improve workflow. Nothing says pro setup more than having more gear than actual tasks. They also reduce friction. Less fiddling with ports and cables means more mental energy for what matters. Every second saved is creative energy regained. Now here are some product recommendations. For docks, we recommend the CalDigit TS4. Controllers, the Elgato Stream Deck and Loop Deck Live. For the mounts, we recommend the 12 South Hoverbar Duo and the Razer Base Station V2. And for chargers, we recommend the Anker 3-in-1 wireless charger. Can your setup sound as good as it looks? Your audio setup can either inspire or distract. Studio monitors deliver flat, accurate sound that's essential for content creators. Brands like Yamaha, JBL, and KRK provide compact, high-fidelity options. For casual users, Bluetooth speakers like the Sonos One offer good sound with sleek integration. To control your audio experience, use a USB audio interface or DAC, especially if you're using XLR mics or high-impedance headphones. Even small acoustic treatments like wall panels, rugs, and curtains can absorb sound reflections and reduce echo. Here are some product recommendations. For monitors, we recommend the Audio Engine A5 Plus, KRK Rokit 5G4, and the Yamaha HS5. For headphones, there's the Sony WH-1000XM5, Bayer Dynamic DT990 Pro, and the Sennheiser HD660S. For mics, there's the Shure MV7, the Elgato Wave 3, and the AT2020. And lastly, for interfaces, we recommend the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 and the Elgato Wave XLR. Want your dream setup to stay a dream 5 years from now? The best setups are modular, not disposable. Start with components that can evolve. A PC case with extra slots, a motherboard with additional RAM capacity, or peripherals with swappable parts that let you scale up without starting over. Monitor arms let you add displays without reconfiguring your desk. Cable channels make it easy to swap gear without pulling everything apart. Software integration matters too. Smart lights, app-based macros, and cloud storage settings make it easier to maintain and upgrade over time. And don't forget backup and security. Use network attached storage drives or cloud storage for your files, set up surge protectors or UPS units for your devices, and keep firmware and software updated. Building your dream setup isn't just about today, because that GPU you waited 6 months to buy, you blink and it's vintage. And here are our last product recommendations. For modular, we have the Fractal Meshify 2, Asus ROG Strix X670E, and the NZXT monitor arms. For ecosystem, we recommend the Home Assistant, Synology Network Attached Storage DS923 Plus, and the APC UPS 1500 VA. And lastly, for upgradable, we have the Keychron QMK boards, Razer modular accessories, and my favorite, the Corsair iQ. A dream tech setup isn't just about gear, it's about intention. Every piece should serve your workflow, your comfort, and your creativity. Get the right foundation, power it up smart, make it yours, and whatever you create in that space will be just as extraordinary.